Three Amigos.
Let's ride!
Three Amigos, a new film.
Okay, so if you've made it this far into the series, then I've clearly tickled your fancy. But buckle up, Buttercup, because I'm about to scissor kick you square in the curiosity. Today we're going to break down a couple more scenes in our quest to prove to you that Three Amigos is the greatest movie of all time. We're going to delve into the catalyst of what took these Three Amigo actors and turn them into Three Amigo heroes. As with many mystical adventures, the journey begins with a surprise. They had just recently been let go from the studio that they were actors with for many, many years. Successful, but as with most success, it went to their heads. And they started demanding things that the studio wasn't prepared to give them. So they were kicked out onto the street. What would come their way would change their lives forever. Let's take a peek.
Boys, I know show business. Something always turns up. Telegram for the Three Amigos.
Three Amigos, Hollywood, California. You are very great. 100,000 pesos to come to Santa Poco, put on show stop. The infamous El Guapo.
What does that mean, infamous?
Oh, Dusty. Infamous is when you're more than famous. This man, El Guapo, is not just famous, he's infamous.
100,000 pesos to do a personal appearance with this guy El Guapo, who is probably the biggest actor to ever come out of Mexico.
Wow, the infamous? Infamous?
Now there's a lot to unpack here. First off, you have the letter that shows up. And clearly these guys are down and out and they need a miracle. But is this a miracle letter? You see, the letter came from Carmen from the small town of Santa Poco, who was being terrorized by the infamous El Guapo. Now these guys obviously think that El Guapo is some sort of a director. So clearly there's a misunderstanding, but that misunderstanding is going to thrust these three amigos into their destiny. Now first, they have to suit up. They have to become the Three Amigos. So, what do? They break into the studio to get their uniforms. But to get in there, they have to create a plan. And that plan, well, it starts something like this.
Wouldn't it be easier if we just went to Flugelman and asked him for our amigo costumes?
No. Flugelman hates us right now. He's never gonna give us our costumes. Lucky's right. This is the only way.
Now I use those bird sounds, maybe daily, when I'm trying to get somebody's attention. Caw-caw! Look up here! Cuckoo! It's perfect. It works for everything. But it's just the way this scene unfolds is masterful. Every time I see it, I'm left speechless. Not quite. I have a little bit of speech in me. So, clearly I've made my point even more impactful and powerful of why Three Amigos is the greatest movie of all time. So stick with me. We're going to go down this rabbit hole. We're going to find out some things about you and me and where we truly are at the core. I think deep down inside, you'll agree. I'm right. Until next time, adios. Lip balm?